Yeah. Lock that door here. And then stand on the other side of it until I knock for you. Okay, grab it. Just lock. No, you can't grab nothing. Lock the door. Sit on the side. Yeah. 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 Right. The old school shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing great. I feel so awesome about the music. The album is coming out February 11th. I'm doing the fashion show February 11th at Madison Square Garden. We're dropping the album that February 12th that morning. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it feels like good. It feels like real, I don't know, just yay, Apple, Steve Jobs type music, like, yeah, like, so my next single, I wanted you to tweet it. It's a Good Friday, we're dropping it as a Good Friday song, so that's why I'm calling you, that I wanted you to put the song out. Yeah. All right.
Like, what would people, I guess it would just be people would be like, why is this happening?
Well,
Like, they think it had something to do with it, probably.
well, the reason why it will be happening is because it has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay, so it says, and the song is so dope, and I've literally sat with my wife, with my whole management team, with everything, and tried to rework this line. I've thought about this line for 8 months. I've had this line, and I've tried to rework it every which way. And the original way that I thought about it is the best way, but it's the most controversial way. So it's gonna go Eminem a little bit. So can you brace yourself for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It says, wait a second. You sound sad.
Well, is it gonna be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean.
Okay, then let me hear it.
Okay. It says, and the funny thing is, when I first played it and my wife heard it, she was like, huh? What? That's too crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, when Ninja from D. Antwoord heard it, he was like, oh my God, this is the craziest shit. This is why I love Kanye, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And now it's like my wife's favorite fucking line. I just want to give you some premise of that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So it says, to all my South Side niggas that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
That's not mean.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is the thing where I'm calling you, because you got an army. You own a country of motherfucking 2 billion people, basically, that if you felt that it's funny and cool and like hip hop and felt like, just the college dropout and the artist like Ye that you love, then I think that people would be like way into it. And that's why I think it's super genius to have you be the one that says, oh, I like this song a lot. Like, yeah, whatever, this is cool. Whatever. It's like, like I got like shit on my album where I'm like, I bet me and Ray J will be friends if we ain't love the same bitch.
Oh my God. I mean, I need to think about it because I just need to, like, you hear something for the first time and you just need to think about it.
Yeah.
Because it is absolutely crazy. I'm glad it's not mean, though. It doesn't feel mean. But, like, oh my God, the build-up you gave it, I thought it was going to be like, that stupid, dumb bitch. Like, but it's not. So, I don't know. I mean, the launch thing, I think it would be kind of confusing to people, but I definitely think that when I'm asked about it, of course, I'll be like, yeah, I'm his biggest fan. I love that. I think it's hilarious. But I just need to think about it.
Yeah, you don't have to do the launch and tweet. That was just an extra idea I had. Like, but not, you don't, if you think that that's cool, then it's cool. If not, I mean, we are launching the shit like on just Good Fridays on SoundCloud, on the site, shit like that. But um
You know, the thing about me is like anything that I do becomes like a feminist think piece, and if I launch it, they're gonna be like, wow, like this thing, like they'll just turn it into something that I think if I launch it, it honestly, like I think it'll be less cool, because I think if I launch it, it adds this level of criticism, because having that many followers and having that many eyeballs on me right now, like people are just looking for me to do something dumb or stupid or lame, and it's like almost, I don't know, like I kind of feel like people would try to make it negative if it came from me. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
try to be super self-aware about where I am, and I feel like right now I'm like this close to overexposure.
Oh, well, this one is I think this is a really cool thing to have.
I know, I
Definitely.
mean, it's like a compliment, kind of.
Yeah. I had this line where I said, and my wife really didn't like this one because we tried to make it nicer. So I said, it's for all my Southside niggas that know me best. I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. And my wife was really not with that one. She was way more into the she owes you sex. But then the O part was like the feminist group type shit that I was like, ah.
That's the part
Yeah.
that's gonna kind of, I mean, they're both really edgy, but this, like, that's the only thing about that line is that it's like, it's just the feminists are gonna come out. But I mean, you don't give a fuck, so.
Yeah,
like,
basically. Well, what I give a fuck about is just you as a person and as a friend. I want things that
that's
make
sweet.
you feel good. I don't want to do rap that makes people feel bad. Like, of course, like I'm mad at Nike and that, and so people think like, oh, he's a bully. He ran on stage with Taylor. He's bullying Nike now. This $50 billion company. I'm
Why
this
are people saying you're bullying Nike?
because on facts, like I said, like Yeezy, they line up for days. Nike out here bad. They can't get shit away. They
Yeah.
that is
That's, I mean, that's just what you do, though.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that it's like possible to bully a company like Nike, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, go with whatever line you think is better. It's obviously very tongue in cheek either way,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate you telling me about it. That's really nice.
Oh yeah. I thought I just had a responsibility to you as a friend, you know, and I mean, thanks for being like so cool about it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Like the heads up is so nice.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be surprised how many people just do things without like even asking or seeing if I'd be okay with it, and I just really appreciate it. It's like I never would have expected you to like tell me about a line in one of your songs, but that's really nice that you did.
Oh, you mean like unexpected shit? Like you take the time to give someone a really, really valuable award, and then they completely run for president right afterwards, like unexpected in that type of way.
We have not talked about that. What happened?
I just thought that was wavy. It was vibey. Actually, you know, funny thing, as I thought about the weed and the president, both of those things I thought about in the shower the day before. I just started laughing like crazy. I was like, I gotta say that I had just smoked some weed and then say I'm gonna run for president. Like it's gonna be. So those are my basis of. I knew I wanted to say the thing about going to like the Dodgers game with, you know, my daughter and like getting booed and that being scary. And I knew I wanted to say like me changing and thinking about people more since I had a daughter. And then I wanted to say the weed thing, and then I wanted to say the president thing, and everything else was just like off the cuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was definitely like it stole the show.
Yeah. It was pretty
And then
crazy.
the flowers that you sent me, I like Instagrammed a picture of them, and it's the most Instagram likes I've ever gotten. It was like 2.7 million likes on that picture of the flowers you sent me.
Yeah. It's some connection or something that I think is really important about that moment when we met on stage. It's something that I think is really important about that, like, and where humanity is going, or now where me and Kim are, and having a family, and just everything, the way things are landing. I always relationships are more important than punchlines, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody would listen to that and be like, oh, that's a real diss. Like, she must be crying about that line. And I think because of how crazy and strange and fateful the way we met was, I think we have to pick our moments to like do stuff together and make sure it's only really cool stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can't have it like be somebody else's idea that gets in front of it and they're like, because it's if you're like a really true creative, visceral, vibey type person, it's probably hard for you to work at a corporation. So how can you give a creative, you know, creative ideas and you're working in a house of non creativity? It's like this weird. So as long whenever we talk directly, okay. Now what if later in the song, I was also to have said, I made her famous. Is that
So did you say that?
yes, it might have happened.
Oh God. Well, what am I gonna do about it?
Like that, do the hair flip.
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of like whatever at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, just you got to tell the story the way that it happened to you and the way that you experienced it. Like you honestly didn't know who I was before that. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if I sold 7 million of that album before you did that, which is what happened. You didn't know who I was before that. It's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's definitely you're get ready to trend. That's all I can say.
What's the song called?
It might be called Hood Famous.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Is it going to be like a single, or is it going to be a SoundCloud release? What are you doing?
Oh, this one right here is like fucking song of the year type territory.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh, speaking of song of the year, are you going to Grammys?
You know what? I was thinking to not do it, but I think that this song, you know what? I'm gonna send you the song, and send you the exact wording and everything about it, right? And then we could sit and talk through it. But if the song goes and fucking just
More stuff. They just like look at us and they're like, you already have so much. Even if we've made an incredible achievement, it's harder for people to write down our names for some reason. I get it.
I mean,
I get it. It's just human nature. It's envy. It's asking people in our industry to vote for the people who are already killing it.
yeah. Yeah, it's like how it's like so many people wanted Meek Mills to win because so many people wanted Meek Mills to win because just Drake was just killing it for so long.